E aí pessoal, que fala é o Pedro, bora continuar aqui a série de Dragon Age, então bora lá. Bom, faltam algumas missões pra fazer nesse comecinho aqui. Eu vou tentar fazer só uma ou duas e seguir um pouco da história, pra não ficar tão preso só em quest secundária. E é isso. Tá, aqui é um problema sério. Não mira no bicho fraco, tem que mirar nos capetão louco ali. Como que eu vou... Nossa, level 12, não tem como não. Ah, até que tá arrancando um dano. Meu Deus. Moto querendo participar do vídeo. É nóis. Cadê o bicho? Ah, ainda fechou. Não, mas não vale a pena não. Eu tô level 6, não é? É, ó. Eu tô com menos da metade. Não, menos da metade não, né? Tô na metade do nível do bicho. Não vale a pena ir agora não. O que a gente pode fazer? Fragmento? Não acho que vale muito a pena coletar, não. O que é isso aqui? Nossa, a chave pra acabando tá do outro lado do mundo. Misericórdia. Tá, vamos fazer uma missão principal, vai. Até pelo menos acabar as torres de vigia. Deve estar acabando já, eu acho. Mas também não é certeza. Vamos ver o equipamento também. Se a gente pegou algum arco melhor. Que nada. Ah não, pegamos sim. Nossa, mas diminui pra caramba, hein? A vida. Esse arco da vida? Dá 9 pontos de vida. Nossa, é muita coisa. Tá, então não vou trocar não. Não por enquanto. Eu não tenho um level? Ah não, é essa aqui que eu peguei. É pá, não? Ah, você tá de sacanagem. Nossa, Edu que tão mais forte. Pro Varric então, né? Chance crítica. É, tem uns amuletinhos aqui interessantes. Mas bora lá, vai. Vamos fazer a missão principal. É, eu acho que agora é escolher, né? Eu acho que eu vou escolher os magos. A questão que tá mais fácil de chegar neles do que os templários. E a gente vê. Todo jeito alguém vai ficar contra a gente. Não sei quem que vai ficar. Provavelmente, por escolher mago, quem vai ficar contra a gente é o Cullen. Mas eu lembro de ter escolhido os templários da outra vez, eu acho.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at
Tá,
all.
vamos
I
lá.
will inform you if that changes.
Selecionar.
Having the herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantri's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the herald.
Let's ask him.
Péssimo plano, acho que não é tão péssimo assim, não. Não estou preocupado. Isso pode não ajudar em nada.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Tá. Vamos lá então, né? Eu não lembro dessa missão. Fale só a palavra. Troféu conquistado. Ok. Nossa, que cidade bonita, velho.
The city still mourns.
Ah,
Just
tô
a
com
guess
medo.
seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Vixe. Mano, muda o personagem entrando dentro dele
They
mesmo.
wish to protect the people from us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Ah, não era com a caçula que tinha que falar, era com a... Era com a moça. Tá, onde que... Nossa, a cidade é pequenininha até. Aqui do outro lado? Ah, é, pera. Eu não sei se vai ter algum tipo de missão. Onde está o Varric? Vamos equipar a armadura nele? Pronto.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
We came here in peace, simply to talk. And this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Caramba, véi.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Então me poupou disso, caramba. Defensivo, agressivo. Eu acho que é surpresa, né, na real.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet, you should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
Vixe, a treta é grande.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Você o conhece?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Encontraremos outro jeito.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Tá. Então acho que aqui acabou. Aliás, que tem um... Nossa, deixa eu ver aqui se a mulher que levou o socão tá bem. Nossa.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Are you the Maker's chosen, as so many claim?
Por que você se importa?
Haven't you already made up your mind? Why ask me now?
Because, despite all my fears, what if it's true? What if I have erred? I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Não, acho que não é tão importante. Tentar encontrar uma solução.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
The Templars left us to the mages.
Open? Yes, as
Liars.
open as I can be.
Tá, deixa eu ver o que você vende, cara. Você não vende arma? Só cinto. Opa. Vem uns braceletes aleatórios.
What's that? An
Que
arrow with
isso?
a message?
Só diz que você é especial, quero ajudar, posso trazer todo mundo comigo. Tem uma pessoa má em Val Royal. Soube que ele quer machucar você. Procure as coisas vermelhas no mercado. Ah, é a Jenny, a arqueira. Tá, o Doc é aqui, né?
We should search the area.
Tá, faltou ainda lugar, né? E tem outra missão aqui também. Vamos ver o que é.
The Templars.
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
De quem? Está cordialmente convidado a comparecer ao meu baile. Duque Ghislaine. Tá. O motivo não foi dito, né? Cidadão nobre. Nada me interessa. Isso aqui. Tá, falta algum lugar ainda pra achar um dos lenços. Aqui pra cima, talvez? Deixa eu ver o mapa. Não tá aqui. É o andar de cima. De poção. Tem como vir aqui? Tá, mas é em cima então. Porque brilhou. Deixa eu ver, deve ter um lugar aqui pra ir pro andar de cima. Deve ser isso aqui. Isso, boa. Onde que tá? Pronto, encontramos. Mas acho que eu ainda não vou fazer. Nossa, tem tanta coisa que dá pra fazer, né? Tá, vamos ver. Vai falar o nível da próxima missão.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
Você estava no conclave?
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
Você acha que foi os templários?
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Caramba. Tá, quanto custa a sua ajuda?
And what do you want in exchange for the mage's help?
Oh, I haven't promised the Inquisition our help yet. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Adorei escolher, né, velho? Tá, acabou a missão do Cullen, pelo jeito, mostrou ali no lado. Então, vamos tentar recrutar o Bennett lá. Ih, rapaz, já vai ter treta aqui, já, pelo jeito.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Bom, pelo menos fizemos contato.
At least we know how to approach the Mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
Acho que é uma armadilha.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Nossa, estão divididos pra caramba, véi.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Quem são os Guardiões Cinzentos?
Grey Wardens? I'm not familiar with them.
They're an ancient order that has existed to fight Darkspawn invasions since the First Blights thousands of years ago. They have faded since those glory days, but haven't disappeared entirely. Ordinarily, their order is neutral in political affairs, but they appear in strange places.
Parece suspeito.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Caramba, agora já abriu uma penca de coisa pra fazer. Tá. Tá ganhando um benefício. Inquisição. Não, boa conexão nesse momento.
Nothing yet.
Tá, vou pegar os conhecimentos, acho que é importante. Tá, vamos lá falar com o cara dos cavalos agora. Ih, vai só uma missão aqui fora, pera aí.
For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her future. As the moth feeds life in those who water.
Fale. Amigo.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Identifique-se.
Who are you, soldier?
Comisius Aclassi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Divinta mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Tá. O líder eu já conheço. Ajuda é bem-vinda.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Tá, já é outro aliado. Nossa, agora já tem uma penca de aliado pra ir atrás. Tá, vamos aqui falar com... Seria bom eu trocar o Varric, já que eu sou arqueiro, eu não preciso de outro arqueiro por enquanto. Seria bom colocar o... ir atrás do touro, porque ele é um guerreiro de puro dano, né? Valeria a pena. Tá, vamos falar com o Bron. Nossa, podia ter invocado o cavalo, né? Eu vacilei. É um pouquinho mais rápido.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Ah, não é Bennett, é Dennett. Tá, confundi uma letra.
Elena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
You know, the Inquisition comes across horses from all over Thedas.
You don't say. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Mas filho, leva sua esposa junto. Você não vai pagar, só cuida dos cavalos só. Tá, agente adquirido. Já é mais um. Black One. Ah tá, esse é o outro guerreiro, né? O que a gente pode fazer aqui nessa brincadeira? Isso aqui não vai dar pra gente fazer. A gente pode entrar na rocha vermelha também, né? Fragmentos. Tá, vou fazer assim, vamos vir aqui e depois a gente busca a chave. Talvez os fragmentos, se precisar. Tá, tem que subir. Agora a questão é como? É aqui por trás, será? Acho que dá pra subir aqui pelo cantinho, hein? Tá, não sei se era assim que era pra subir, mas... também não sei se a gente morre afogado, então não vou arriscar. Pontos de sangue... aquela flor que eu preciso pra outra missão, eu não tô achando de jeito nenhum, né? Tem alguma coisa na água. Pontos de sangue. Ok. Opa.
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not... How do you know my name? Who said... Ah!
Eita, pô!
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come!
O Secruto não parece muito animado em lutar, não. Sério, filho, não vou ficar vindo atrás de mim mesmo. Some. Mano. É muito bom quando os caras congelados estavam numa posição.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
Not here to accuse, not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire, make you better than you think you are.
You have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they disappeared to.
Nossa, mas as duas respostas são ruins, cara. Deixa eu ver se perguntando. Ah, parece uma outra resposta.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackhall, but this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
Eu preciso... O troféu mais difícil é pegar todos os personagens, né? Então... A gente precisa dele.
Warden Blackhall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Tá, eu vou tentar colocar ele pra ver como que fica o grupo se eu colocar ele. Vamos catar as coisas da casa dele, né? Que ele não vai precisar mais. Tipo isso. Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa útil aqui. Aparentemente não, só um livro. Será que tem mais alguma coisa pra cá, pra cima? Vou dar uma olhadinha só, vai. Ver se tem algum tipo de caverna escondida aqui.
They hide in the hills while the rest of us suffer. They're afraid. Everyone's afraid.
Opa! Tem algo ali. Caramba! Mano, essa cena é forte pra caramba, velho. Acho que foi.
Mercenaries? They appear to be Cartelirian smugglers.
Traficantes de lírio. Requer chave de Valamar. Ninguém deixou nada cair? Aparentemente não. Tá, então não é agora aqui. Mas tem uma missão pra lá. Tá, mas eu já fico por aqui. Deixa o like, se inscreve no canal. Até a próxima e fui.